it is time for you to know your law. Today, we're going to be talking about rape as an offense in Nigeria. Let's come to class. Rape is a very serious offense in Nigeria, and according to Section 357 of the Criminal Code Acts of Nigeria, it defines rape as a very serious offense. It says, when a person unlawfully have a carnal knowledge of a woman or a girl without her consent, even with her consent, but if her consent is obtained by threats, intimidation, or fraud, the person is said to have committed an offense called rape. According to Section 358 of the Criminal Code Act of Nigeria, says anybody who is found guilty of an offense called rape will be sentenced to life imprisonment. Such person will be sentenced to life imprisonment. Section 359 of the Criminal Code Act of Nigeria provides that if a person is found guilty of an offense called attempted rape, that person will be sentenced to 14 years imprisonment. And that's what we must understand. I said 357, 358, and 359. 357 of the Criminal Code Act defines rape to be unlawful carnal knowledge of a woman or a girl without her consent, or even if her consent is obtained by fraud, threats, or intimidation. Section 358 provides punishment for it. I said punishment for rape is life imprisonment. We must note that. If someone commits a rape, the person will be sentenced to life imprisonment. 359 says if you have committed attempted rape and you are found guilty of attempted rape, you will be sentenced to 14 years imprisonment. That we must understand. Rape is a very serious offense. Even in the United Kingdom, even in the United States of America, even in India, rape is a very serious offense, and it comes with life imprisonment as a punishment in those other jurisdictions. It comes with life imprisonment in the UK. In India, it comes with life imprisonment. In US, it comes with life imprisonment or death, as the case may be. So we must understand the fact that these are the implication of committing an offense called rape, having unlawful carnal knowledge with someone without their consent. Now, the reason for talking about rape today, I'm so particular about what we call marital rape. And that's why I'm going to ask this serious question. Can I rape my wife? Can you rape your wife? Can it be said that having unlawful carnal knowledge with my wife, with a form of intimidation, with a form of threats, or without her consent, can it be categorized as rape? What does the law say as regards that? Our law is very clear that having sexual intercourse with your wife, either by way of intimidation, either by way of fraud, either by way of threats, or without her consent, it is not rape. Rape of a woman who is legally married to you, either under the custom, native law of custom, or under the act, such person is married. And there is a belief that when you are married to someone, that person is your sexual partner, whether we like it or not. And that's why our criminal code has not specified punishments exempt married man from what we call an offense of rape. So if you have unlawful carnal knowledge with your wife, okay, you can never be sentenced to life imprisonment because it's your wife under the law. It's your wife under native law of custom. So we must understand that when someone is found to be a wife, that person, I cannot be sentenced to rape because it's my wife. I paid dowry. We went to court. We are married. And that is what we refer to as marital rape. There is nothing like marital rape in Nigeria. It is not, even in India, I've been able to also go to other jurisdictions. I can see even in India, there's nothing like marital rape. It is believed that the person is your partner. When the person is your partner, is your sexual partner, and you share things together. You know, we have seen in many instances where maybe coming from work, you are in the hold up for over 4 hours, 5 hours, you are tired from work. Someone is living in Lagos, someone is living in Abuja, someone living in different places in Nigeria. They are tired from work due to traffic, due to work stress. You are tired, and when you got home, your husband said he want to have sex with you, or you decline. You said, my husband, I'm tired. I cannot have sex with you. But the man has what we call kanji. The man is so strong. He wants to have sexual intercourse. Can you deny the man? If you deny the man of the sex, if he force you, can you say your husband is guilty of rape? The law support man. Says a man can never be guilty of rape because you are married to him, because you are the wife of the man. So we must understand this so that we'll be governed, we'll be guided with the way we regulate our sexual life. A man has the right to the wife at any period of time. Maybe on your way to church on Sunday, the man said, I want to have you. Can he have you? You want to go to workers' meeting? Can he have you before you go? Is it possible? If you say no, can he force you? If he force you, what's the implication in law? The implication is very clear that your husband is your sexual partner and you can never be convicted for it. Now, one thing you must also understand as women is this, that our law is very wide. Okay? A particular law, which we call Violence Against Person Prohibition Act, it was promulgated in 2015 in Abuja. And when the act was promulgated, it was applicable in various states. Some of the states domesticated the particular act to be their law. That is, Violence Against Person Prohibition Act. We now turn it to law, which is being domesticated in different states. But it is not in all states that were able to domesticate it. And that's why we can say that even the act we are talking about, because of the advancement in our law, the act has not been able to address marital rape. However, the act has addressed to the fact that even if your husband is not charged of rape, he can be charged for indecent assault, for unlawfully having sexual intercourse with you without your consent. So, husband, you must also understand the fact that you are not being sentenced to life imprisonment or 14 years, as the case may be, does not mean you cannot be sentenced for committing indecent assault, for committing domestic violence. That is the acts, particularly, that is the Violence Against Person Prohibition Act. It has even expressed the fact that even if you are not punished for rape, you can be punished. Please note it. Husband who want to rape their wife, because you are hearing this, note it. You can also be guilty of what we refer to as domestic violence. You can be guilty of what we refer to as indecent assault. So we must also understand this before you take any step at all. Note, there's nothing like marital rape in our law. That is the major thing we must understand. But even if you are not punished for marital rape, for committing rape against your wife, you can still be punished for assault. And you can also be punished for what? For domestic violence. Please comment, share, and subscribe on this. Appreciate you. Thank you.